Last month, I received in my WhatsApp thingy lots of videos from fellow Jamaicans here in the US and in Jamaica. And it was this video of something that happened at the UN. It so happens that the UN declared reggae music an international cultural treasure. And we, of course, all were proud of that. And as that was announced at the UN, the Jamaican delegates invited other delegates to stand up and sing one of Bob Marley's songs. Bob Marley being, you know, internationally famous, his music, one that touches the heart of many people across the world. Music that talk of hope, music that speak to rebellion, music that speak of resistance to oppression. Bob Marley says that his music is about isms and schisms. And one of his songs, Redemption Song, has these words: "My hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs." So many songs sang throughout history and across the world have been redemption songs. Songs that people sang together in times of trouble. Songs that gave them the hope they needed to press on, to go forward. You know, the story is that the citizens of Leipzig in Germany, just before the fall of the Berlin Wall, gathered every Monday evening at St. Nikolai Church, and they sang songs of hope and freedom in the face of opposition, in the face of danger. And over 2 months, that crowd grew to be 300,000. Half the citizens of that town came together to sing those songs. And because of those songs, people's minds were changed. Governments made laws that made a difference. They were songs of redemption and hope. Today, we sang one together, the Canticle, Mary's Magnificat. If you have an image of Mary, ever blessed, ever virgin, as a timid, quiet young woman living in a back village somewhere in Israel, this song will give you another view of this woman, because she sings out of a time when things will change. She sings with confidence in the face of sitting in a time when her people were being oppressed. And she says of God's promises and God's actions: "He has cast down the mighty from their thrones and has lifted up the lowly. He has filled the hungry with good things, and the rich he has sent empty away. He has come to the help of his servant Israel, for he has remembered his promise of mercy, the promise he made to our ancestors." It is a daring song. It's a song of praise, but it's a redemption song, a song of rebellion, a song of hope. And it wasn't just for her time, because the Magnificat is also used by peoples across the world in times of trouble. The British, when they ruled India, would not allow the Magnificat to be sung in church. In Argentina, when the mothers lost their children, they disappeared, they were kidnapped, no one knew where it was. They pasted that Magnificat across the center of their civic center And a law was made that that song could not be posted in public. The Magnificat is bold, it is brave, it's in your face. It tells God that we remember that you have made the promise. And no matter what is going on around us, we trust in you, we hope in you. You will lift up the downtrodden, you will bring relief to those in trouble. God's promises are being kept. We too are called to sing songs of redemption, to be the voice for the voiceless in our community, to look around and know that even if things don't feel right, if there is oppression, if there is injustice, that we can trust in the God who says that he will and has and continues to do good things for us. You know, on this Advent 4, as Father Christopher reminded us, hours away from the celebration of the birth of Christ, we remember that Jesus comes to turn things upside down. He too will look in the face of authority and say that is not where God's call for us is. God's call is among the poor, the outcast, the downtrodden. He will talk about turning the world upside down, lifting up valleys. Hills will be leveled. He will remember the promises of old, promises made to the ancestors, promises spoken through the prophets. We will come to Christmas. We will celebrate with families, unwrap gifts. We will hopefully have a wonderful time. The season will come, the season will go for this year. But we are called to sing songs of redemption, to live songs of redemption and hope. What might your song be for the year to come? Amen.
Amen.